See the best of Division III men's basketball throughout the state at the Pride of Maryland tournament, proudly sponsored by the Maryland Lottery. Go to prideofmaryland.com now for the complete schedule. And we welcome you back to Inside PressBox. The Pride of Maryland men's basketball tournament does tip off on Tuesday, and joining me now is the first-year coach of one of the schools, Stevenson University Mustangs, and their head man is with us, and that is Gary Stewart. Gary, thank you for coming in very much. Got to correct myself right away. I said, who do you play? And you said Salisbury State down at Salisbury. They've got a first-year head coach, Josh Merkel. And I alluded to you as being the only new coach in the tournament.
Yep, Josh is going to do a terrific job. He's smart and bright and hard worker.
Now, what kind of job is Gary Stewart going to do?
Well,
I don't care about Josh Merkel right this second.
Yeah, well, we've been given some really good things at Stevenson to have a terrific program. We've got great leadership, starting with President Kevin Manning and our CFO, Tim Campbell. They're terrific. And then the people that I work with in our infrastructure with Paul Canabini and of course Brett Adams, 17 years as the head basketball coach, our athletic director. So I'm surrounded with really, really great, innovative, smart people, and really excited about the opportunity.
Now, the first thing that came to my mind when I saw, I said, they hired a guy named Gary Stewart, and I'm starting to read the bio, and I'm saying he coached the last 8 years of Division I, and he's moving back to III. And then I was reading some comments that Brett Adams made about you. You played Division III, and he says he feels, although you've spent time at each division, that your heart's in Division III. What is the difference between your heart being in Division III, II, or I?
Well, my original thought process when I left Division III was to get experience. I was 24 when I got my first job, and 8 years later I had an opportunity to go and be a Division II head coach, and then kind of started on a Division I track, and it was a learning experience for me, and I longed to get back to Division III because I believe in the mission. I believe in the student athlete experience at Division III, and had such a terrific experience as both as a student and as a coach.
Do you think, and I know the timing of this question is going to be a little sensitive, the things that happened at Penn State, I'm certainly not comparing, that doesn't happen at all Division I schools, but nobody is getting out of kilter with the mission at Division III of what athletics are about.
No, Division III, you have to believe in the model, you have to believe in the goals and aspirations that are set forth by the powers to be, to work and sustain longevity at this level. And if you look at the coaches across the country that have manned the sidelines, or the women that have done such a great job at Division III, it's incredible level. It's true amateurism, and it's really the essence of the student first.
Yeah, it's something to be said for that in light of what's all these scandals that are going on in Division I. The tournament coming up, you open at Salisbury. You don't know a whole heck of a lot about them. They don't know a whole heck of a lot about you, do they?
Well, we're in an information period here, Stan, so you'd be surprised. I know that they're going to be prepared, and we will too. We expect a hard-fought game. It always is when Stevenson and Salisbury get together, and I don't think it's going to be any different on Tuesday.
And what about this tournament? You like this format, don't you, to start the season off? You get 3 quick games in within 5-6 days. Not a lot of travel, but you get 3 quick games in against you get to measure yourself.
Yeah, I think it's one of the great tournaments in all of college basketball. You've got the only state championship on any level where all the schools get together and fight it out and at least get to wear that mantle for a year before you've got to work to earn it again.
Tell me about when you came to campus. You got to see, how many coaches, Division III, get to come in and see a new arena, or new gym, and a new football stadium, all like right next to each other. Pretty
Yeah,
impressive.
It really is. Again, it speaks to our leadership again. Dr. Manning, Tim Campbell, Brett Adams works so hard, Paul Canabini, Kathy Rayleigh.
Brett Adams works too hard.
Yeah.
He works too hard.
Right.
Makes too much money, but works too hard.
Well, I tell you what you find about the people at Stevenson. They're extremely passionate about their work, and they work their dreams. You know, a lot of people have a vision for what they want to do. They set out to work that vision and accomplish their goals, and it's a really progressive place, really exciting time to be there, and I feel very, very fortunate.
We appreciate your coming in. Wish you luck in the Pride of Maryland tournament, and we'll have you back on again.
Stan, thanks so much for having me.
All right, great to meet you. I mean, I've met you before, but great to get to know you. Gary Stewart, men's head basketball coach over at Stevenson University. PressBox and the Sports Boosters of Maryland have teamed up with the Zola Leonard Group of Smith Barney Financial Advisors to present Shoes for Grades, awarding free athletic shoes to high school students who improve their grades by a full letter. Go to PressBoxOnline.com now for more information.